My name is Benson Boone. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Monroe, Washington.
Something just ain't right about that. At the same time, it doesn't quite feel real to me.
Benson Boone once had a chance to shine on American Idol, but right before the crucial broadcast round, he unexpectedly withdrew. No one knew the real reason, and many couldn't understand why such a promising contestant would turn down a life-changing opportunity. Then, he appeared somewhere else, briefly, in a short video. Within a few months, Benson not only returned but also dominated the Billboard charts, stepped onto the Coachella stage, and became known to the entire world. What really happened? This is the story of Benson Boone's surprising journey. Benson James Boone was born on June 25, 2002, in Monroe, Washington, a small town with a population under 20,000. He's the second of 5 siblings, raised by parents Nate and Carrie, both of whom worked in local business. Growing up, Boone's life revolved around sports, especially swimming and diving. He was a standout athlete at Monroe High School, earning medals at regional competitions. At that time, music was just a faint interest, not something he considered as a career. The turning point came in his senior year when a friend couldn't participate in the school talent show. Benson stepped in, singing and playing piano on stage for the first time. That spontaneous performance was met with thunderous applause, revealing a hidden talent even he hadn't realized. From then on, he began teaching himself music through YouTube and shared homemade covers on his phone across social media. After graduating in 2020, Boone enrolled at Brigham Young University, Idaho to study graphic design but deferred after one semester to focus fully on music. He began uploading singing videos to TikTok. With his striking looks, powerful voice, and approachable style, Boone quickly built a following of over 1 million. That social media momentum led to his audition for American Idol in 2021. He impressed the judges and advanced to the Hollywood round, securing a spot in the top 24, right before the performances would air on TV. Then, in a twist no one expected, he voluntarily withdrew. No official explanation was given, sparking speculation. Later, in an interview at the end of 2021, Boone explained he was thankful for the experience but realized he needed full creative control and a freer path. "I felt I needed a freer path where music is created from real emotions, not from a competition," he said. Though it was a difficult decision, it allowed Boone to preserve his identity and pursue music on his own terms. While fans regretted not seeing him perform on national television, Boone was already plotting a different kind of solo journey. After stepping away from the spotlight, he returned to TikTok, using it not just to go viral but to connect with fans deeply. With his manager Jeff Burns, he released a series of emotional video clips that mixed music and personal reflection. In mid-2021, a series of simple, home-filmed clips featuring a song titled Ghost Town caught fire. That momentum led to a record deal with Dan Reynolds' Night Street Records, in partnership with Warner Records, marking Boone's leap from viral star to professional artist. On October 15, 2021, Ghost Town was released globally and charted in 16 countries. While it didn't crack the U.S. Billboard Top 10, it received strong critical acclaim. Soon after, Boone performed on major shows like The Ellen DeGeneres Show, The Kelly Clarkson Show, and Late Night with Seth Meyers, solidifying his mainstream presence. In April 2022, he released his second single, In the Stars. Though it didn't dominate in the U.S., it became a massive hit overseas, especially in Germany and the Philippines, further establishing Boone as a rising star in emotional pop, distinct from typical EDM or hip-hop trends. Benson Boone's success from 2021 to 2022 wasn't built on massive chart numbers or controversy. He built his identity around sincerity, musical quality, and persistence, without needing a reality show or manufactured image. This foundation set the stage for his biggest breakout moment. On January 18, 2024, Benson Boone released Beautiful Things, the single that catapulted his career globally. Within a week, it entered the Billboard Hot 100's top 10 and quickly climbed to number 2, the highest position of his career to date. Internationally, it topped charts in over 19 countries, including the UK, Australia, Canada, Ireland, Norway, and New Zealand. Critics praised Beautiful Things as a minimalist yet deeply emotional pop ballad that built its impact through vulnerability and musical restraint. The song's success wasn't fleeting. It signaled that Benson Boone was no longer just a rising artist, but a new voice with global resonance. With precision and emotional depth, Beautiful Things resonated with listeners by exploring the feeling of gratitude intertwined with the fear of losing what one cherishes most, a theme few young artists have managed to express so successfully. The song's refined musical technique helped it break free from the usual TikTok mold, earning widespread recognition on the global stage. On YouTube, the official music video reached 100 million views just 6 weeks after its release, and by the end of Q1 2025, it had surpassed 597 million views. Directed by Aaron Moreno, known for his work with Billie Eilish and Phineas, the video was cinematic, muted in tone, and filmed across various natural California landscapes, perfectly echoing the song's introspective mood. In addition to its online success, Beautiful Things aired frequently across radio, television, and major music festivals. Benson Boone was invited to perform at several international events, most notably taking the stage at the 2025 Grammy Awards, where he was also nominated for Best New Artist. Though he didn't win, U.S. media praised him for delivering the most emotional performance of the night. Following the success of the single, Boone released his debut studio album Fireworks and Rollerblades in April 2024. Featuring 12 tracks, including highlights like Slow It Down, Pretty Slowly, Cry, and lead single Beautiful Things, the album received glowing reviews from Rolling Stone, Pitchfork, and Billboard. Critics described it as deeply personal and authentic, allowing Boone to step out from the shadow of his social media origins and be recognized as a serious artist. Rather than rushing to release more material, Boone focused on preparing for a global tour. In the meantime, other tracks from the album continued to perform well. Slow It Down reached number 32 on the Billboard Hot 100, while Pretty Slowly climbed to number 86, evidence of the album's sustained impact. Beyond music, Boone earned widespread recognition at international awards shows. At the 2024 MTV Video Music Awards, he won Best Alternative Video. In Europe, he received International Revelation and Song Awards at the NRJ Music Awards and was named Best New Artist and Best Song at the Lost 40 Music Awards, honors typically reserved for top-tier pop icons. By the close of 2024, Benson Boone had become one of the most searched artists on Spotify and Apple Music. YouTube Music included him in its top 10 global breakout artists list, and his follower count skyrocketed across platforms. He also received nominations in alternative music categories, reflecting his expanding range. What began as a viral TikTok hit had evolved into something greater. Beautiful Things became the bridge connecting Boone to the global music market. More importantly, it marked a new level of artistic maturity, personal authenticity, and strategic intent. No longer just a phenomenon, Benson Boone was now a legitimate pop artist with staying power. And by all signs, 2025 was poised to deliver even more defining milestones. In April 2025, Boone took the stage at Coachella, one of the world's most prestigious music festivals. But this wasn't just another live show, it was the first performance of material from his upcoming second studio album, American Heart. He debuted the title track Young American Heart with a minimalist setup, just a piano and soft lighting. The performance's most unexpected moment came when Brian May, the legendary guitarist from Queen, joined Boone on stage to perform a reimagined version of Bohemian Rhapsody. The surprise collaboration, unannounced beforehand, drew global media attention. Public reaction was mixed. Some felt Boone's interpretation didn't align with the original spirit, while others praised his bold effort to bring a classic into the modern era. In a post-show interview, Boone acknowledged the feedback and called it a profound lesson in public expectations. He emphasized the importance of staying honest in every performance, showing a level of artistic maturity that set him apart. At the same Coachella appearance, Boone officially announced his second studio album, American Heart, set for release on June 20, 2025. The album marks a shift in both sound and theme. Departing from the introspective ballads of Beautiful Things, this new work explores broader topics such as youth, American cultural identity, idealism, and the conflict between dreams and reality. In a March interview with Rolling Stone, Boone revealed that the album took 9 months to complete, with recording sessions in both Los Angeles and Nashville. During this period, Boone's image also evolved. He began rejecting industry-driven requests aimed at building a marketable persona. For example, he declined suggestions to perform shirtless, explaining in a Lost 40 interview, "I don't want my physique to be the main driver of my career. I want music to be the only thing that keeps the audience staying." It was the second time in 2025 that he publicly distanced himself from using his appearance as a marketing tool, a rare but refreshing stance, widely supported by younger fans. Boone's lifestyle further distinguishes him from many of his peers. He avoids alcohol, stimulants, and even gave up coffee after trying it once. In several interviews, he has spoken openly about his addictive personality and his commitment to avoiding habits that could become dependencies. Health is a top priority for him on tour, and he often uses strawberry vanilla protein shakes to stay energized. These small choices reflect a broader image of Boone as a professional and disciplined artist. In his personal life, Boone has been in a relationship with Maggie Thurman, a podcaster and prominent TikTok content creator. The couple went public in early 2024 but has since maintained a low profile. In 2025, they made only a few joint appearances and confirmed their relationship only through occasional media mentions. This low-key approach aligns with Boone's overall strategy, keeping attention on his music rather than his private life. By the end of the Coachella season, Benson Boone had left a lasting impression, not only through his emotional performances but also through the integrity, thoughtfulness, and evolving artistry he consistently demonstrated. Demonstrating a remarkable maturity in managing his fame, every decision Benson Boone made, whether it was choosing collaborators, rejecting market-driven trends, or safeguarding his private life, reflected a thoughtful and independent artistic philosophy. These choices served as a crucial stepping stone leading to the release of his new album and the continued expansion of his global presence. Entering 2025, Boone was no longer a newcomer. With the momentum from Beautiful Things and rising anticipation for American Heart, he firmly established himself among the ranks of globally influential young artists. This was evident in the packed schedule of his Fireworks and Rollerblades World Tour, which took him to major cities across North America, Europe, and Australia. Notable stops included the American Family Insurance Amphitheater in Milwaukee, July 3rd, Mad Cool Festival in Madrid, July 11th, Lollapalooza Berlin, July 12th, and Bourbon and Beyond Festival in Kentucky, September 11th. Each show reported sold-out status, with many tickets gone within hours, proof that Boone's appeal extended far beyond the digital realm and onto the live stage. His performances remained grounded and authentic, prioritizing vocals and high-quality musical arrangements. Boone chose not to use backup dancers or flashy gimmicks, instead relying on raw emotion and intimate connection. Audiences across continents sang every line of Beautiful Things and Ghost Town, their engagement a testament to his true impact. Another highlight of 2025 was Boone receiving the BMI Pop Awards Champion Award, a rare honor for a new artist, signifying long-term industry recognition. He also earned nominations at the Brit Awards for International Artist of the Year and at Australia's APA Awards for Most Played International Work. Unsurprisingly, early reviews for American Heart indicated high interest from both fans and critics. International media described Boone as a rare young artist capable of balancing commercial success with genuine artistic depth. His ability to maintain quality during an intense touring year was a distinguishing factor that set him apart. Still, the most remarkable element of Boone's rise wasn't the accolades or revenue, it was his refusal to conform. Unlike many young stars who depend on talent shows, media manipulation, or image-first strategies, Boone charted his own path. Since walking away from American Idol, he chose a self-directed journey, writing his own music, carefully managing his public image, selecting projects based on values, and resisting pressure to commercialize his private life. While many young artists have fallen into media traps or relied on controversy for relevance, Boone opted for a slower, quieter, and more deliberate road. He declined to use his romantic relationship for content and addressed criticism, such as the mixed response to his Coachella performance, with grace and honesty, all while staying focused on creating art on his own terms. Benson Boone's journey has not been easy. He once faced skepticism after leaving American Idol, was labeled a TikTok artist, and had to prove himself in a competitive industry. But through determination, resilience, and unwavering authenticity, he has silenced all doubts. Today, he is more than just the creator of a viral hit. He is living proof that an artist can achieve success without compromising their identity. His story is that of a young man who turned down the instant spotlight to build something far more meaningful, a career rooted in purpose and passion. What do you think about Benson Boone's journey? Leave a comment to share your thoughts after watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated on his latest milestones.